Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope you are all doing well today. It is Tuesday, May 2nd, 2023. I hope you guys are having a great start to your day, a great start to your week. Let me know if you celebrated May Day yesterday. We talked a little bit about that yesterday. Coming up on this morning's show, we are talking about not giving up. Keeping going. Does this mean that we should never quit? Does this mean what happens when we're giving our heart and soul to something and then something or someone comes along and says no more, and we can't continue on the path that we're on? What do we do in those situations? Do we continue to keep going? Do we just stop and redirect? What does this look like? Regardless, we want you to keep going, and we're going to talk a little bit about that coming up. We've got some national days to talk about today. We've got birthdays, of course, at the end of the show. Let me know if you are joining us this morning and have a birthday you're celebrating today. And also, we are simulcasting live on Instagram Live as well. So saying hi to all of our Instagram folks out there as well. Yesterday, we made a couple of really cool announcements on the show. So let me know if you were able to tune in for that. We talked about going simulcasting live on TikTok Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Instagram Live Tuesday and Thursdays. And then I dropped a little teaser, a little something for something that's coming up in October. That's the Breakthrough Show Network weekend experience live here in Southeastern Connecticut. Super excited about that coming up October 13th through 15th. It's going to be a weekend of networking, of course, of breakthroughs, and there will be crying involved. Kleenex. We need an official sponsorship. We talked about this yesterday, just FYI. So really looking forward to that. It's going to be an amazing experience. I have you know what? I need y'all's help this morning. This is what I need this morning. I just had another notification pop up. Okay. So we have these Alexa devices in our house. Okay. I love Alexa, especially having it throughout the house because I don't ever have to yell as a mom, be like, hey, where are you? No, I can just tell her. I'm not going to say her name because she will talk back. Okay. But I can just tell her, okay, hey, calling upstairs or whatever. I never have to yell. All right. But we moved, last year from Alabama to Connecticut. And we are still getting notifications of weather alerts from Alabama. Okay. And I have changed our address inside the Alexa app. I have changed our address inside of Amazon, who runs, that's what Alexa runs off of. And our address has been changed, yet somehow I'm still getting weather alerts here in Connecticut for Alabama. So if anybody out there knows how I can fix this, can you please tell me? Because can I just tell you, there's constantly bad weather and tornadoes and stuff in Alabama, and we don't have that here in New England. So imagine how I'm literally sitting here trying to do the show, and I've got a weather alert coming up for Alabama that it's not a thing here in Connecticut. So if anybody knows how to fix that, would you please let me know? Because I need some help. Okay. You can come on the show live and show me how to do it. I don't care. You just let me know, hey, I know how to do it, and I will bring you on the show live. Whatever we need to figure out. I can't, it's not bringing me joy this morning. Okay. There it is. So listen, there was something else that happened that I want to talk about, and that is the Met Gala. Did anybody see the and see, Mandy, I did that. I went to the settings, went to locations, changed our updates and everything. Don't have any, it just hates me. And good morning, by the way. Susan's here this morning, Brittany's here this morning, Mandy's here today. Good to see you guys. So listen, we got to talk about this really quick because there was something that happened yesterday And that was the Met Gala. And as per usual, it proves I don't understand fashion. Okay. Now look, I think fashion is a lot like a lot of other forms of art where it's, you look at it and it's per um uh the viewer, like we all interpret things different ways, whatever. Okay. um Mandy, can we just talk about how I'm right with you? Okay. I give up. All right. But listen, so there's a couple things that I'm looking at and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. This is kind of cute. It's okay. There's other ones that I'm like, yes, this is glam all the way, but I'm like, what is this? Janelle Monet. What is this? What are we doing here? I don't understand certain things. And that wasn't even, now look, this stunning look here by Penelope Cruz. This was gorgeous. Okay. There's a few that I'm like, okay, this is absolutely stunning. But what is this? What is some okay, this is gorgeous. Doja Cat had full cat prosthetics on the Met Gala carpet. So now we're not just called Doja Cat. Now we have to actually look like, what do we think of Doja Cat's look here, you guys? The dress I think is stunning. But we have this whole Catwoman thing happening here. I don't know about the prosthetic part of it. I don't know. I'm trying. Uh Jenna Ortega, not a fan of this look here at all. Because, okay, you know what's getting me? It's the socks or the stockings. All right. Remember, ladies, flashback to the 90s with me for just a moment here. Okay. Okay. Is she going fishing with her body? I'm here for it. Okay. It's the socks for me, you guys. All right. Remember, let's go back here for a minute. Remember, who did the thigh highs in the 90s? Raise your hands if you ever did the thigh high look. Okay, I had my moments with the thigh highs, but they were like printed. Yes, like a darker, Mandy's like a darker, okay, like a like not sheer. This is what my grandmother would wear underneath her slacks, as she, not her pants, her slacks. She would wear these, and so the socks wouldn't be too thick for her shoes. Okay. No, Jenna. Okay. All right, now listen, I am not a fan of the backless thing that Bad Bunny, as well as some of the other people in his entourage, had the backless suits. I'm not really here for that, but the white, listen, if it had a back, I would be all for it. But I thought that there was a lot of people with the big roses. I thought it was beautiful. I just need the back. I need the back on the suit is what what I need to be happening. I really dig Cardi B's dress. I think it's beautiful. Now, again, with the big, I like the roses. It's a little, some of these thicker fabrics that were shown are a little more like drapes in my great grandmother's house. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Drapes. It's what it reminds me of. But I think this was very tasteful, considering some of the other looks on the red carpet. I'm just trying to say. I didn't get to see the pink one. This looks like we just rolled out of bed. Not a big fan. Gigi Hadid. Now this is good looking here. This is a nice suit. We got a little the fingerless gloves here. That adds that little edge, I feel like, but this is tasteful. This is nice. I like this brooch that we have. Is there another word for this? I don't know, because I think it's not low enough to be a tie tack, but I really like that. I love a pinstripe suit. This is nice looking for me. I don't know what to say here. The only dress that I'm particularly a fan here is Kylie Jenner in the red. I really like the red dress. Other than that, I could take it or leave it. What is this? Can someone please? Okay, we're like right here. We're good. We scroll down. What is this? I don't know what's happening. Look, Rihanna. I love when she had the I love this dress. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Rihanna is classy. I love the roses. You know what this side had for me? The right side with the roses up. It was very Alice in Wonderland vibes is what it is for me. Okay, Alice in Wonderland vibes. Nope. That was to before. Listen, I thought it was good. It was very nice looking. Diddy, listen, I like the beard on Diddy. I'll be honest with you. I have nothing. Now look, this Olivia Rodrigo, this was very Audrey Hepburn vibes for me. Stunning. I mean, this was like this silhouette, this picture here, just gorgeous. I don't know so much. It's a little spaghetti looking at the bottom, but this is very classic old Hollywood Audrey Hepburn type vibes here. Okay, I loved it. Anne Hathaway, not a fan. Not a fan at all. I don't like Versace. I don't care who it is. Lizzo, I was underwhelmed. Honestly, I expect a lot more from her. Not a fan. This was interesting, but that's all I have to say about that. This I could, you know what this reminds me of? This is like what's the like a prayer video? Madonna is what this reminds me of. Yeah. But I kind of it's interesting that's an interesting one for me. I don't Amanda Seyfried, yeah, it's okay for me. Okay, Keke Palmer, this is gorgeous. Keke Palmer's dress was stunning. We just need to have I think this is probably one of my favorite dresses. And FYI, you guys, it had 12,000 Swarovski crystals and pearls. 12,000. Listen, this was gorgeous. Now I know that this was supposed to be they were honoring a designer named Lagerfeld who was part of Chanel, and there was a certain look he had, and I get that a lot of people were throwing towards that. I just want to say while I'm not a fan, this is giving me again my great grandmother's drapes kind of vibe, but Glenn Close just looks stunning. She's aging so beautifully, and I just wanted to say that about that. No, this is kind of, I could do without this, the big bow, but I like the pants. I like the pants. Oh, Jennifer Lopez, oh god, no, it's a no for me. Nope, that's a no too. I don't like this. I don't like the dresses that look like we've taken we had one idea, and then in the middle of creating the dress, we went squirrel, and we had another idea. I don't like dresses like that. Okay. I don't. Little Nas X. We're going to pause. We're going to. That's all. Look at Serena Williams. I love that she announced her pregnancy on the red carpet. I'm not a huge fan of the dress. I'll be honest with you. It looks like to me, we were making the dress and then went, oops, I have another idea now. Just not nope. This is a no for me too. Okay. See the middle dress? Halle Bailey, the middle dress, gorgeous. I love the middle dress. Stunning. Jared Leto. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it here. Okay. We're not even going to go any further with this. Jared. Okay. I'm done. What we're going to do, you guys, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get some water. We're going to refresh. Hope you like that little rundown of the Met Gala. I can't. Jared Leto, you've hurt my feelings with that. I love you since my so-called life, and I'm offended. I don't even know what to say. We're going to be talking about not giving up. So on that note, I want you to listen to Kevin Kiley's Climbing, and we'll be right back after this.
The world keeps spinning and I can't catch up. Feels like my thoughts are racing loaded guns. Don't need no sympathy, enough is enough. Why is everyone around me winning while I'm stuck? I have nothing to lose. I was spinning in the cycle till it's all I could do. I have so much to prove. Always heard that I was nothing from people like you. But I've been trying, and I've been lifting myself up, yeah, I've been climbing. After the world swallowed me up, and I'll keep fighting. As long as I'm alive, no, I'm not saving what's inside me for the other side. No time for strangers who still call me a friend. Always been treated like a means to an end. Push them away just to clear my head. Certain things seem to bring back the clouds again. I have nothing to lose. I was spinning in the cycle till it's all I could do. I have so much to prove. Always heard that I was nothing from people like you. But I've been trying, and I've been lifting myself up, yeah, I've been climbing. After the world swallowed me up, and I'll keep fighting. As long as I'm alive, no, I'm not saving what's inside me for the other side. But I've been trying, and I've been lifting myself up, yeah, I've been climbing. After the world swallowed me up, and I'll keep fighting. As long as I'm alive, no, I'm not saving what's inside me for the other side. The world keeps spinning and I can't catch up. Feels like my thoughts are racing loaded guns. But I've been trying, and I've been lifting myself up, yeah, I've been climbing. After the world swallowed me up, and I'll keep fighting. As long as I'm alive, no, I'm not saving what's inside me for the other side.
climbing by the amazing Kevin Kiley. Make sure you stream climbing wherever you stream your music, Spotify, iTunes, any of that good stuff. Check it out. I'm so thankful for that song and coming at the perfect time in my life and so many people's lives that I know of. Just are digging that song. That it gives me the goosies all the time. That's Andy says. Absolutely. I'm glad you guys enjoyed my little rundown of the Met Gala, and I'm gonna stay with the fact that Jared Leto has hurt my feelings. I'm upset. I'm upset. Today we're going to be talking about not giving up. And I think I have a couple different thoughts about this, but I'm going to start with the fact that I read this article about a woman who went on TikTok. She's in Europe somewhere, and she had a garden that she grew where she fed over 1,600 people in need with food from her garden. People who didn't have a lot of money. She started it during the pandemic. People who had lost their jobs, didn't have enough to feed their families, and she used this garden to help feed people. And she had, as she said, fed over 1,600 people in need with the food from her garden. Then a vandal came through and apparently poured salt on the garden. And salt is something that can kill vegetation pretty quickly. So she had gone on TikTok and she was like, I'm heartbroken. All of this, I'd done all of this work. I tried so hard to do good in the world. I had helped all of these people. And then someone came in and literally killed all of her plants. And she ended up starting a GoFundMe. Long story, the people of TikTok answered the call, and people all over the world helped out on the GoFundMe, and she was able to recover a lot of the things. But I wanted to use this story today in talking about our topic of not giving up, because raise your hand out in the audience today, whether you're live or on the replay, if you've started a project or started something, you're giving your all, you're giving 1,000%, and someone or something swoops in and all of your hard work gone. And you're left with thinking, what do I do now? What do I do now? And feeling discouraged. I think for me, I've had those moments, and a few different things have happened. The first thing that's happened in some instances is I've given up. Now, that was Jessica. That was Jessica a minute ago. Okay. But I have given up before. I've seen all of my hard work wiped out, and I've gone, what's the point now? Why should I continue? Why should I keep going? And I've just given up. So that is an option. You can just say no more. But as we're talking here today, I want to talk to you about not giving up, and how even if we choose not to continue with with the path that we're on, we can still choose not to give up. I can think about a couple instances where I have put a lot of effort into what I'm doing, and something will come in and deter me from continuing. And my intuition will kick in on high gear. And I know some of y'all in the audience, Brittany, Mandy, I know some of y'all can really relate to that hefty intuition feeling when you're going, yeah, girl, you're not supposed to continue with what you're doing. And we choose not to keep going, but that doesn't mean that we've given up. It just might mean that we need to redirect or choose a different path from the one that we're on. And there's people who will look in and go, don't give up. Why did you give up? But it's not giving up. It's us listening to our intuition, choosing to pivot, choosing to go down another path. And that is not giving up. That is not giving up. That is doing what's best for us to do in the moment. And so that's an option too. If you've given all in a situation and something comes through and completely thwarts your plans, and you use the situation to go, you know what, this is a good time for a pivot. This is a good time for a change. I'm going to keep going, but on this path instead. That's absolutely an option as well. The third thing that I want to talk about is just not giving up, like this woman did on TikTok. And she talked about how she just she wanted to keep going. She wanted to push forward. And even though someone came out and wiped out all of the food, all of her gardens that she was feeding people with, she was like, no, you know what? My passion, my purpose, my need to is bigger than this moment. Will you support me in moving forward and continuing this path forward? Yes, I kept faith and knew I have a mission in this world. That's exactly what she did. And listen, everybody's raising their hand. We've all had those moments when we've given 150% to what we're doing, and something, whether it's a person, something outside of us, something, a thing that comes in along, a storm. Think about how many people, like I lived in southern Mississippi when Hurricane Katrina came through, and we heard a lot about New Orleans, but South Mississippi was a horrendous area to be in as well. I don't think we had power for like 2 weeks where I lived, and I was 8 months pregnant. Let me tell you something, girl, I was miserable. but think about in situations like that where somebody might have given their whole self to their business down there, and then a hurricane comes in and wipes it all out. And then it's like, okay, what do I do? What do I do now? And do I keep going? Do I keep moving forward? Do I do something different? Do I say, forget it, I just don't want to do it at all? What is your choice in this moment? And I think as long as when things like that happen, and as long as you're sitting back and evaluating, what should I do now? What do I need to do moving forward? It's a great thing. It's a great thing. You are continuing. You're not giving up just by considering what you should do in moving forward. I want to go over to the comments. It cuts deep because we poured our passion, but just like we changed our path, change and new paths really do open up. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it does. And I think that's the part I kind of wanted to touch on a little bit today as well, is that it does cut really deep. There's a lot of people that will tell you, don't be so emotionally attached to your business. But there are many of us that, look, I have 6 kids. My business is the 7th. 100%, because I give it so much time and energy and love and money, and I give myself 100% to my work. And so when things aren't working out, when things do come and interrupt that, I'm sitting here like, that it hurts. It hurts. But in that hurt, we can choose those paths that I'm talking about. If you're feeling like today that you just want to give up on what you're doing, I want to tell, like, if you are really at the core of your soul going, I just want to give up on this, right? Like, I cannot go forward anymore. I want to tell you that that's okay. That's okay. Because just because you're giving up on a thing, like, we have to have a little bit of that separation, okay? Just because you're giving up on that thing, you're not giving up on you. Don't give up on yourself. You can choose to do something else. You can choose to move forward. Don't give up on yourself, okay? You can also choose just to change directions. Okay, this happened. All right, I get the message, universe, but we're just going to tweak it. We're going to go on a different path. I'm not going to give up, but I'm not going to continue going down the path that I was on. Or you can say, my purpose, my passion, my plan in this world is bigger than all of this that just happened. And I'm going to pick up the pieces, put them back together, use the strongest super glue I can find, and keep moving forward. Keep pushing forward. I'm late, but the message is right on time. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It can take so much weight off of you. Absolutely. Give yourself the permission to not give up on yourself, whatever that looks like. Don't give up on yourself. Whether you choose to just give up whatever it is you're doing, change paths, or keep moving forward, or a combination of all of them, or none of them at all, don't give up on you. Because when you don't give up on yourself, it's the you that's going to keep bringing you forward, no matter what the external circumstances, no matter who can swoop in or what situation can swoop in and take away everything you've done. If you don't give up on yourself, you can keep moving forward no matter what you've chosen to do. We're here for the affirmations this morning. Absolutely. So I want to see everybody, whether you're live or on the replay, put it down in the comments. I will not give up on me. I'm going to put it too. I'm doing it with you. I will not give up on me. Okay. It's coming. There it goes in the comments. Okay. I want to see everybody saying that. And with that, we need to talk about our national days today, as well as our birthdays. So let's get that done. All right, national days today. It is National Foster Care Day. So to all of those parents out there who are foster parents, who are amazing foster parents, we appreciate you and thank you for taking care of these children. It's tough. It's a tough job that you have, and we celebrate you today. It is also National Teacher Appreciation Day, the first Tuesday of the first full week in May. I have some teachers that I need to shout out to this morning. Mr. Spletstozer, happy National Teacher Day to you. Mr. Frascarelli, Mrs. Crandall, Mr. Beverly, Mrs. Goodman, Mr. Bollier, Mrs. Below, Mr. Franzone, Mrs. Sanchez, Mrs. Galbraith, oh my gosh, Mrs. Fedor, Mr. Williams, Mr. Nystrom. Thank you so much for being an amazing teacher in my life. And I also want to give a little shout out to any homeschooling parents out there. Thank you for being amazing teachers as well, for thinking outside of the box. To all of those who are teachers, no matter in what capacity you are. And I want to remind you, parents, you all are teachers as well. The learning doesn't stop when they leave that school. Okay. You are teachers as well. Happy National Teacher Appreciation Day to all of those who are teaching the young people of tomorrow. All right. It's also National Truffle Day, and I'm here to celebrate this. Now, look, truffles. Now, the truffles that we're talking about in the National Day talks about the chocolates. Okay. It talks about chocolates. Traditionally, chocolatiers make the sweet confection with a chocolate ganache center coated in chocolate icing, powder, nuts, coconut. Oftentimes they fill the truffle with other yummy surprises. For example, cream, melted chocolate, caramel, nuts, fruit, nougat, fudge, toffee, mint, marshmallow, liqueurs, all different kinds of things. I'm here for the chocolate. However, there is another kind of truffle in this world that is not, we're not talking about sweets. Okay. The real truffle are actually a type of mushroom that grow underground near truffle oaks. Real truffles apparently look similar to a small brown rock, and truffles have been around for about 4,000 years. In fact, documentation says Egyptians eating them coated with goose fat. Not here for that. I'm here for the chocolate ones. Okay. But the actual real truffles are mostly found in Italy, southern France, and Croatia. Truffle dogs are especially trained to find truffle. And shockingly, one time a truffle once sold for $3,000. A mushroom sold for $3,000. Okay. I don't even know what to say about that. But listen, Mandy's not giving up on her. Brittany's not giving up. Divine DNA, Susan, we are not giving up today. We are here for the yummy truffles. And I think this is absolutely a sign to buy chocolate today. No. Now we went when I was talking about the other truffles, now we're going the other direction here this morning. So listen, I hope you have a chance to celebrate yourself with a truffle today. Okay. All right. That's what we're going to do today. Let's get on to just for today. I can't. We got to do birthdays. All right, you guys, in the celebrity world today, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has a birthday today. Happy birthday to The Rock. The Rock says you better know your role and shut your mouth. You remember those days? All right. Soccer player David Beckham has a birthday today. Leslie Gore, who passed away in 2015. Remember, it's my party. I can cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happens to you. Do, 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 do. Okay. Leslie Gore has a birthday today, everybody. Speaking of fashion, Donatella Versace has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Versace. Christine Baranski, fabulous actress, has a birthday today. In the celebrities in my life, I actually met her out in the audience of Delight Cafe. Speaking of Brandon's episode coming up on Friday, make sure you check that out. Mandy Atterbury has a birthday today, so wishing her a happy birthday as well. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Listen. And he got the tongue going. I can't. We're not going to. Let's get our birthday song on, you guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David Beckham, Leslie Gore, Donatella Versace, Christine Baranski, Mandy Atterbury, and Dwayne "The Rock." Do you smell what The Rock is cooking, Johnson? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating today. Sometimes I finish the show and I say to myself, Jessica, what have you done? What have you done? What is this? What is happening here? Wishing you all a positive day as well. Thank you all for being here with me this morning. We will be back tomorrow for another Project Joy Live, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, giving you that triple shot of good vibes to start your weekday off right. Coming up later on tonight, 5:05 p.m. I am super pumped, you guys, to be joined by my personal publisher. She was actually the publisher of my best-selling book, Shine, and along with many other authors of that book. Linda Joy from Inspired Living Publishing is joining us tonight on My Way at 5:05 p.m. Eastern Time, only on the Breakthrough Show Network. You guys join us. This is going to be a conversation that you do not want to miss, especially if you are a woman entrepreneur. Do not miss this show tonight, okay? Do not miss it. It's going to be so good. I'm so glad that I helped you laugh today. And in case you all missed it, I have a happy bell now, okay? Thank you for being here today. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.